Hello everybody, and welcome to another audio blog from the Patriots training camp here at Gillette Stadium. I'm Mark Farinella, the assistant sports editor of the Sun Chronicle, and I've got a special treat for you today. We're going to run a little long because I've got a great interview with my friend Gil Santos, the longtime radio voice of the Patriots. So without any further ado, let's talk to Gil. I've always believed that your call of Adam Vinatieri's game-winning kick in Super Bowl 36 was not just one of the best in New England history, but as far as I'm concerned, it's one of the best I've ever heard, because what I heard from you in that was just the genuine emotion of the moment, of how really, I think, overjoyed you were that the Patriots were finally champions.
Well, thank you, Mark. I appreciate that very much. And yeah, it was all the emotion. Many people have asked me since then, did you plan in advance what you were going to say? And I said, no, you can't do that. You can never plan in advance. You have to call the play. The thing to do was, my whole mindset was just set the play. How long is the field goal? Who's snapping? Who's holding? What's the angle? Right to left, whatever. And if it's good, you just let your emotions carry you. And if it's no good, you let your emotions carry you. That's the whole key to the whole thing. And yeah, I was overjoyed. I mean, I remember we passed in the hall at halftime, and we looked at each other, and the Patriots were ahead, and we didn't say a word. We just both arched our eyebrows up at like, wow, what the hell was going on? We're going to win this thing. Yeah, it was without question the most exciting moment of my broadcast career. Nothing will ever top that, ever.
Gil, let me ask you, you've been here for so many years with your partner, Gino Cappelletti. Have you ever stopped to kind of almost pinch yourself at the success?
Well, it came as a bit of a surprise once they started getting really good and got to the Super Bowl in '96. It was like, oh, this thing has turned around. And then got there again in 2001 and subsequent Super Bowls since then. But once they won that Super Bowl in 2001, my feeling was that this team was going to sustain a high level for a long time. Brady was young. Bill Belichick was obviously a guy who knew how to put together a team. And so at this point in time, it's a reward for all of the years that so many Patriots fans and all of us, suffered through the 2-14s and the 5-11s and things like that. Now it's great because now people around the country hate us. And I think that's wonderful.
Gil, obviously the storyline of the year will be the return of Tom Brady, but there are so many other aspects of what makes this team successful. And from your having seen it all these years, what is it that you believe that has kept the team in contention for so long? Because as we all know, a team, even with the label of dynasty, has a shelf life to it, and it seems like the Patriots are going to extend themselves beyond that.
A very simple answer to that: Bill Belichick. The man really, really knows what he's doing, knows how to put together a team, knows how to sustain a team, is not afraid to get rid of a player a year too soon rather than a year too late, is always thinking 2 or 3 steps down the road. This last draft is a perfect example. They had 4 second-round picks, used them all, and got 4 really good-looking young players, and some of the others along the line, but 4 in the second round. Then he trades 2 of his third-round picks. He's got 2 more. He's got 3 second-round picks next year. Mm-hmm. He's always thinking ahead.
The broadcasts are moving up the FM dial a little bit now to 98.5, the Sports Hub, WBZ FM. Gil, you and Gino will be together again. Maybe an exciting little new era for the Patriots broadcasts.
Well, I think it's a great move. They've taken the call letters of the most famous call letters in New England, called WBZ FM. To me, 98.5 is easier to remember than 104.1. Yeah, it's just an easier number. I mean, your body temperature is 98.6, so it's easy to remember 98.5. But I just think it's a very good move all the way around. And as far as the season is concerned, barring catastrophic injuries, I think this team can go to the Super Bowl and win.
In today's Give Us This Day, our Daily Bill segment, Coach Bill Belichick spoke about why continuity has been so important to the ongoing success of his team.
Continuity is good, but there's always change. We know that in the NFL. There's change at every level. So, every team deals with it. That's part of it. But I think, the one thing having some type of continuity on your team helps is, the ability to do things and improve on them and keep doing the same things and keep improving on them.
Well, that'll be about it for today's audio blog from Patriots training camp, and a jam-packed one it was, too. Now be sure to check out my story in tomorrow's Sun Chronicle about Patriots kicker Stephen Gostkowski. Thanks so much for coming here today. I won't be at training camp tomorrow because I've got a desk shift, so tune in again Friday for another audio blog from Patriots training camp.